So if you haven't made your first six figures in your business, it's probably one of these five crucial, necessary mindset shifts that you have to go through in order to be able to make your first six digits in 2026. And what I'm going to be speaking about is something that I have went through personally in my business and in my lifestyle and my journey as an entrepreneur. And these are the five things I've chosen, although there's many more, but these are the five I've decided to choose today because I believe these five are the ones that are beginners' problems. I would like to put it across. Like these are the things in the beginning of my journey that made me felt like if I don't cross over these bridges, I will never get to where I am today. So I'm going to speak to you about these five, specifically these five, so you understand and you yourself can actually see the problems that I have been through and learn from these and create your own solutions from these problems, which I believe you will. So let's begin this. So the first belief, I also have them jot down right here. So just to not go off track like I normally do when I'm speaking. So the first belief is believing that you need to be certified, meaning that you need to have a certification or a degree to do something that you already know how to do. You already have the skills. It might not be professional level, but you have the beginner level of that skill that you want to leverage to make yourself an income. Now, this is the one of the hugest, most confidence damaging things that I've been through in my journey because I have been systematically programmed to believe that I need to have a certification in this skill. I'm so sorry if you can hear that airplane taking off behind me. So sorry about that. But let's get back to it. Hopefully it flies by quick enough for this video. So yeah, this is one of the most crucial things that have stopped me from actually pushing myself forward and reaching quicker to the destination that I needed to be at, which is actually making money with my skill sets than it should have taken because I believed that I needed to have certification from Pacific organization, Pacific colleges, universities, programs, in order to be feel like I can provide the value to the customer or client that I'm going to be serving with my skill sets. And let me tell you something right now that will damage you drastically. Your customers do not purchase your confidence, they purchase the results of what you can offer them. The only way you can solve this is by looking at yourself and understanding that we're living in a day and age that everything that you want to learn right now is on the internet. It may take you longer to find that information, but what I'm trying to make you understand, you do not have to pay to be certified or feel like you have confirmation to go ahead and proceed this dream that you have. Okay. So it may take you longer, it may take you 3 months, it might take you 6 months to learn and gather all the information from all different parts of the internet. Thank goodness that we live in a time that we have a technology of AI. It should take shorter time to learn this knowledge. And the beauty about it now is that you can learn this knowledge and provide that value as you're learning. That's the beauty about today's age with technology. And this is what I wish I had someone told me in the beginning of my journey. And this will make you bypass at least the 99% of the people who's in your same industry, in your same category of work, because you're the one who decides to take action on your problems, on your services, on your business. So that's one of the crucial beliefs that kept me back. And I'm so grateful that I was able to bypass that knowledge and able to share with you today. The second piece of belief that could damage you for a very long time is believing that time is money. A lot of people say that like time is money. Hurry up, go ahead and do this right now. Time is money. You're wasting time, you're wasting money. And that might be true, but time is not equivalent to money. Time is created by God, right? And money is created by man. So I realized that connecting time and money is a poverty type of mindset to actually adopt in your life. And having that, and I'm one to be saying like that stuck with me for a long time. I caught myself saying it so many times, speaking to people like time is money. But I learned that once you're going into the field of entrepreneurship, when you're trying to start a business, an online business, a service business, a coaching business, an info business, it doesn't matter the type of business, plumbing business, you're going to learn that time is not equal to money anymore. There's two things that make sure that time is not equal to money, which is automation and delegation. For example, let's say I started a plumbing company, right? And I am the only plumber on my team. I'm a solopreneur at that point, right? I'm the only one doing the plumbing. Now, let's say I'm doing this for, let's say, approximately 12, a whole year. Let's say I did it by myself for a whole year, right? I sacrificed that time and I was able to save up enough money to pay somebody for 40 hours in their week to do the job. That's me delegating. That's me getting the job done without having my time equivalent to the money. Another example to make things much more clear to you. Let's say you're working at a fast food restaurant 40 hours a week, right? And you're only making $20 an hour. Now, it may feel like time is equal to money then, but let's say you decide to create a, a ebook, a video course that you created in one day. Let's say you take it for it took you a week to record a 3-hour course, and that's generating you, after you market it, of course, that's generating you, let's say, $3,000 to $5,000 a month. But mind you, you're sleeping while this money is being generated as well. While you're sleeping, somebody else is watching your content and want to purchase your course because you took a little bit of your time out of your life and design a product that you can sell infinite, literally infinite. It all depends on how much marketing and strategy are going behind building that product. And that's why creating content is such a disconnection from time is money, because you're seeing people are doing things to make money, and how they're doing it is by marketing. They're going online, posting videos, creating content such as videos like these. They're streaming. They're leveraging their time streaming for 12 hours, and they have teams behind them who they're delegating their time to clip these cuts, clip these videos, and turn them into short form content and distributing them across different social media platforms. That is something that tells you that time is not equal to money. There's a game being played, and believing that time is money is the worst thing you can do right now. But moving on, let's keep this video short as possible. And I'm talking so passionate about this because I have gone through this for so long, and like it took me very long to actually get to this point. Feeling like if I had known this sooner, it would have been different. But God is good. Timing is everything. Okay, so moving on right now to the third one on my list here is believing hard work leads to income. That one actually made my pulse race for a second because I know what that feels like. From someone who grew up in the Caribbean, left in my early teens, lived in New York, went to college, went to high school, worked my butt off, coming back home to my homeland, working security jobs, working construction jobs, working office jobs. I literally done it all. I literally done it all just to be able to start doing what I thought was what I wanted. And I'm thinking all these jobs I did, I worked so hard, thinking like this individual, this manager is gonna reward my hard work. The chances and risk that you're taking to believe that hard work actually pays off is a trap you're going to put into yourself. Now, let me explain that trap to you, because the trap is not coming from a place of taking a risk on your own self. The trap is coming from taking a risk on somebody else's perspective on you. And what I mean by this is this, okay? So there are four levels of value. There's implementation. That's level one. Implementation is basically you're getting paid for doing work manually. Example, construction, you know, flipping burgers, what else? Security, doing work manually is implementation. This is where you get jobs easily at in the economy. This is where you can get a job and you can be easily replaced and have somebody took your place within a week of training for them. This is the lowest level of value they can provide to somebody. I'm not saying that these jobs are bad. If I had to start all over again, God forbid, I would happily grab any of these jobs to get myself ahead of the curve again. Having a job is not a bad thing. What I'm trying to tell you right now is that, I'm sorry if the mic was away. Having a job is not a bad thing. What I'm trying to tell you right now is that this is the lowest level of value they can provide to somebody in the marketplace. That's value number one, implementation. Now, two, we have unification. These are the people who are supervisors, managers. They get paid a little more than the individual that are stacking the shelves, because what they're doing is making sure everything happens the way they're supposed to when the boss is not there. They get a little more pay than the person who's implementing by stacking the shelves, mopping the floors. You get the idea. That's unification. Now, three is communication. These are the people who are making much more. Let's say this is the level that you saw making six figures a year, honestly. And these are the people who are able to create and communicate, such as coaches. They're capable of creating and communicating their ideas vividly for you to understand their perspective of something that you're trying to teach you on. So that's the third level, communication. The fourth level, this is where we see the Elon Musk of the world. This is where we see the Nevada, the people that are creating this technology, the people who can build solutions for any problem that they're trying to serve to the market. This level is called creativity. That's the fourth level, creativity. And this level is where you can literally make more than six figures, more than seven figures a year. It's super possible. And the reason why I know that's possible, because the people that I'm serving within my own agency, my own business, are the ones making seven figures a year. And I'm at a level now that I'm able to serve those people because I'm able to connect for all four of those type of values and connect them into one. And that's how I'm able to do what I can do now. And I'm grateful for that. So yes, believing that hard work is going to pay off and it leads to income is completely incorrect, right? That is something that will slow you down eventually. Knowing how to leverage your time and knowing how to put hard work into the right places will make you six figures. But working hard on something that has nowhere to go, working hard on a job that carries you nowhere, it's still hard work, but it's not going to carry you to where you want to be, which is earning more income. Okay. So let's move on to number four, which is, let's see here, believing information equals more progress. So this means that consuming becomes subtle for executing at some point. Learning more is just paying the productivity cost. Okay, so what I'm really trying to tell you right now is when you reach a point of distraction, and what I mean by this is right now we're living in a time that we have the world of information on our fingertips. And because of that, we have access to a lot of information. And with that information, we can get distracted from our priority goal that we're trying to reach. For example, right now, there's a ton of things you can learn to make money. But what I do suggest for you is to focus on one. Focus on one specific, how to say this, service or outcome that you can provide to someone who will pay for it. Focus on one. Perfect that one and create products around that one. And this is going to be so valuable for you because once you do that, you're going to be able to finish creating the service and the offer quicker. You're going to be able to put it to the market quicker. You're going to have more ideation on how to market it quicker. You're going to have different ways of producing it quicker. And all because you focus in tunnel vision and locked in on just one solution, one skill set that will get you your first client or customer. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's focus on one. Now, I do speak about, and this is going into number 5. I do speak about getting clients, and with this one, I made this number 5 because it really hit me this one, and I wrote this one because it's something I'm still suffering with, and I might be hypocritical sharing this with you, but I understand that this is one of my problems, and it's only one of my problems because I love to curate, and I have at least 20 different products in my head right now that I want to create, and these products have been stuck in my head, and I have to tell myself they're good ideas, but they can wait for later because I'm focused on specific solutions that I'm trying to build right now, right? And I have built right now. So number 5 is believing your offer has to be perfect before selling. And perfection delays feedback. And feedback is what create a story, not a story, but a strong offer. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is don't over stimulate yourself and try to perfect the product that you're trying to build, whether that's a SaaS, whether that's a automation, whether that's an ebook, whether that's a course, whether that's a cohort, whatever it is, whether is that a new type of dessert that you're making, whether that's a new type of clothing, don't try to perfect it if you're just starting off. Don't fall into that trap of perfection. Launch, make mistakes, make it publicly. This will make you grow faster than you think. And this is one of the things that I had to learn myself in order to push myself forward because I have stuck on so many good ideas that I really wish I just created the product and ship it the way it look at. But I have a such, how to say, as a creative director mindset as well, I have a way that I need to perfect what I'm creating. Nothing is wrong with that, but I'm trying to learn that the ones that are winning are the ones who are shipping and making action quicker in this market. Everything is going to be about speed. And best believe that your clients that you're about to serve, that you will get in the future to come in this year, they're looking for speed as well. And knowing to know how to ship your product without perfection is a skill of confidence that you're going to have to learn and adapt to in order to be ahead and actually get ahead of the ideas, because I'm pretty sure everyone had ideas that there was like, I need to create this right away. And it takes them months before they even write the first page or the white draft or the framework of the product because they're trying to perfect it too much. And this is the this is one of the things out of the 5 that I believe once you conquer, you will be far. You will make it. My name is Kurt Sidney. I would like to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your time. I hope this video is helpful. I hope you learned something from this. If you like this video, if you like my content, I'm going to be posting every week on this channel. Feel free to give me a follow or subscribe, like the video, and please have a great day. Bye for now.